A while ago, I watched a video by Duncan Clark on an AI content farm stealing his video and AI content farms in general. It opened my eyes on AI content farms on the internet, specifically on YouTube. As artificial intelligence becomes more advanced than cars, which would have otherwise been able to fly as some people thought back then, we're entering a whole new era where AI is taking over and replacing humans. To me, this is all nothing but absolute bullshit. Although artificial intelligence can be a lifesaver in most cases, there are many things that are better off with humans, especially video making. Now, this isn't a video bashing on AI itself. This is just a silly video essay that ventures into the world of AI-generated content. It's not AI itself that is bad, it's the people who misuse it. So what exactly are content farms? They're basically organizations that produce mass amounts of copied, low-quality videos in order to reach the algorithm and become immensely popular. You know, like your rival at school trying really hard to be as popular as you if you're the popular kid. Content farms in general may be bad enough, but using AI rather than actual humans just takes things to a whole new level of monstrosity. And here's why. The usage of AI has increased in popularity over the last few years, especially after the release of chatgpt by OpenAI in 2022. When you ask AI to write something for you, for example, an essay, a resume, or a love letter to your crush, which would end up getting rejected anyway, it scans through multiple sources throughout the internet and summarizes everything in its own words. It obviously doesn't just come up with everything entirely on its own. Or can it? I don't know, AI is just too complicated and advanced nowadays, and is progressively becoming more and more advanced too. For script writing for your videos, I don't recommend using AI. I'm not saying you must not use it at all, but I'm just letting you be aware of the sheer unoriginality and laziness when doing so. You see, using AI for everything is just lazy. For a simple channel such as a quiz channel or something like that, I might sort of understand. For commentary channels though, it's just as good as using it for your homework. Like seriously, please don't do that. Now personally, I hardly use AI in my videos.
When it comes to script making, AI somewhat does a good job, but it's still soulless and boring. It's also really unoriginal and takes away all the creative potential of your videos.
I may not be the best writer out here, but making scripts on your own using your words and sometimes jokes is actually far better and has more effort put into it. AI, on the other hand, is just machinery which can replicate humans, but there's no soul in whatever they create. For example, if you ask them to generate an image of a family, they generally fuck a lot of things up. Seriously, what the hell happened to their faces? It's like someone blindfolded themselves and drew like a drunk dude having no damn idea what he's doing as he has no drawing skills, like me. But how do content farms work? Basically, they may be run by a huge organization or some dude living in their mom's basement thinking of ways to make some money. They use freelance workers or AI to mass produce tons of content, which are usually fucking crap, and then they get millions of views, translating to a fuck ton amount of money. It's usually either the same boring content or just the recycling of the same boring content with slight changes. Cyprus-based The Soul Publishing is a good example of a content farm corporation, running tons of horseshit channels, which are sometimes the exact same thing, under different branding. They're the company behind 5-Minute Crafts, 7-Second Riddles, Smart Banana, and many more. They were huge back in the late 2010s, and were criticized by multiple YouTubers. Among the worst content farm channels in my opinion have to be low-quality YouTube Kids channels which tend to give sane people intense strokes. What they do is either outright steal or create a slightly different copy of a popular cartoon character and make badly animated cartoons out of them. I have seen many of this kind of videos, and gotta say, it's brain rot on steroids. It's like 90% of my brain cells exploded and all I have left are dwarf stars and black holes inside my brain. Not as bad as Arab Funny or OK Buddy Retard though, they're just brain rot on crack. Anyway, in many cases, content farms could go as far as to steal videos from genuine content creators, like what happened with Duncan Clark. I had to encounter some AI content farms for the sake of this video, and oh boy, were they extremely bland. A typical AI-generated video works like this. They use whatever fucking software they can find, ask what they'll make using a prompt, and then voila.
These types of videos are everywhere across social media, especially on platforms like Facebook. The latter itself is full of AI garbage, so much that Zuckerberg just stopped caring. What does an AI video look like though? Ask AI what kind of video you want to make, and then it glues a bunch of royalty-free stock images and video clips together, then a text-to-speech voice narrates the whole thing, and there you go. Probably the laziest fucking video I've ever watched. But anyway, AI can also be used to outright plagiarize someone else's video because my daddy won't give me any money. These videos pollute platforms such as YouTube, as they have zero effort put in. They're also extremely bland and don't have any soul in them. It's not just informational content, even music has started to be created using AI. The amount of AI songs I came across is insane. Now remember when I said that AI has no capability in creating songs with coherent lyrics? I made that statement when I didn't even know that you were able to do that now. Call me the human version of Internet Explorer later, but pay attention, class. Software such as Udio and Suno AI popped up recently, which enable you to just drop your lyrics onto a prompt and then bam, you created a shitty song using AI. How do you even tell an actual song from an AI one? Listen closely to the vocals. They sound robotic. That's because it ain't no voice of a human being. It is more auto-tuned than a Drake song. Speaking of which, you can even make an actual singer's voice sing a completely different song that was never sung by them by using AI. We're so cooked that fucking Watch Mojo made a whole top 10 list video on AI songs. Several AI-powered videos on YouTube fail by reaching no more than around 200 views. On the other hand, AI videos usually succeed when they're shorts. There are tons of accounts like this everywhere, such as here or on TikTok. They're typically just slideshows of 3D cartoon photos accompanied by a song that went TikTok viral with an average plotline. Back then, many people would go on YouTube to watch some cute cat videos, but now, several AI cat story channels have popped up. Asparagus made a whole video on it, be sure to check that out. Although some of them would garner up to millions of views, others would just be thrown into the river of unpopularity, where I am in right now. Back to Facebook. It's basically a whole warehouse of AI-generated slop. As much as I've heard, many of these Facebook accounts that promote such dogshit content are actually there to steal your data, as if Meta doesn't steal your data already. Nonetheless, it doesn't matter if an image is AI-generated or not. Old people on Facebook will always fall for them. Many of them are the same garbage. I've been using the word many a lot here, honestly, in order to bait people easily. Somehow these are more effective than a fishing rod. But then, here's the big question. How can you tell a video is made using AI? Check if a video has a generic text-to-speech voice. I mean, this is basically in a lot of videos now, even those made by humans. But anyway, also check if the video sounds more like a Wikipedia article than a normal video. Many AI videos tend to sound so insanely informative that even a 9-year-old can tell that the videos are faker than reality TV. Oh wait, an average 9-year-old today only watches Skibbity like shit. Let's move on from informational content to shit like this. No, just no. Felt like watching some Arab funny Punjabi movie lore shitpost while being on hash and meth combined. Before the invention of Sora, no not you Sora, if you ask AI to generate a video through a prompt, the output will feel like a fucking fever dream. Remember the Will Smith eating spaghetti AI video? I've watched some AI generated commercials people made for fun, and the ones that creeped me out the most were anything related to food. Look at this! The food is moving! Although not as bad as whatever this is. Looks like I'm never seeing food the same way ever again. The main reason behind the rise of AI-powered content is the massive advancements of artificial intelligence itself. As of right now, there are like thousands of AI companies. Even China made their own AI chatbot, which suddenly becomes political whenever you ask something related to Taiwan or that one quote-unquote event in Tiananmen Square. Wait, what's that? Whoops! I lost a lot of social credits. Guess I can't go to China then. Anyway, with the rising improvements of artificial intelligence, shit will become so realistic that by 2030, several news outlets would just use AI-generated videos to deliver fake news. Talking to you, Fox News. Don't you dare do that. But why do people use AI instead of making things by themselves? Other than the fact that some people are just lazy, AI could be used for experiments, such as in the media, where you see a lot of AI shit in general. AI has been around for decades, and it will keep getting better from robots to chatbots to the capability of making Studio Ghibli art. Miyazaki-sensei is gonna hate this one.
これを作る人たちは痛みとかそういうものについてね、何も考えないでやってるでしょ。極めて不愉快ですよね。そんなに気持ち悪いものをやりたいなら勝手にやってればいいだけで、僕はこれを自分たちの仕事をつなげたいとは全然思いません。極めて何か生命に対する侮辱を感じます。
As AI gets better every year, it'll keep getting better, as it has always been doing. By the time I published this video, there had already been a lot of AI-based content on the platform, and it will keep getting farmed by people. Some people, however, have used AI for joke experiments, such as Sambucha. I'm sure many of you barely remember this guy. At the end of the day, all those who run AI content farms are doing this for money. I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Krabs decided one day to just pump out AI ads to promote Krabby Patties. I'd rather go to Chump Bucket in that case. In my opinion though, the worst thing created by a human is better than the best thing AI can come up with. Take books for example. I'd prefer a badly written book by a human than a well-written book completely made by AI, as although the one written by a human is written poorly, you can still sense the soul in it. The language feels very human-like and natural. At the same time, AI feels too perfect and feels like you're reading an extremely formal document instead. Although I consider my writing as shit sometimes, I, again, prefer writing my own scripts than let a robot do my job. This isn't some dystopian world like Cyberpunk 2077, which I would have spent hours playing if I weren't broke. Also, AI has been able to generate the faces of people who don't even exist since like 3 years ago, and now there's a whole collection of this insert object here does not exist. This proves that, again, AI will get better, and on top of that, do you want to know something scary? By 2050, AI would be completely indistinguishable from any real-life media. This is why it's better to just promote human-made stuff even more. But here's the thing, I'm not telling you to stop using AI completely. You can use it to get video ideas if your brain isn't responding or anything. You might as well use AI to do fun or stupid experiments, as long as it doesn't ruin the reputation of other people. For video making, it's okay to create a whole video using AI so you could get an idea of how your video would look like, but don't go ahead and publish that. Just remake that video completely by yourself. You're good to go. And here's another catch. Don't go and bash people for using AI. As they say, don't hate the player, hate the game. On Reddit, aka the place where losers like me visit daily, I've seen people sending death threats just because they posted something AI related. Seriously, don't do that. As much as I hate AI generated stuff being promoted online, I'm not gonna go, you should kill yourself now! In conclusion, we can prevent the spread of AI content on social media by promoting content made by actual creators. Okay, maybe not the likes of LankyBox. Well, no shit, but let's also not be like Kwebbelkop. Or have a better idea, create better videos if they're low quality as shit. Or maybe just recreate our older videos if they're low quality or didn't go very well. Do it like Madhouse that went from producing a shitty anime to way better ones. Okay, maybe not. It's not very easy to make content that's actually good or entertaining, as well as informative in a way, but it all becomes easy to do if you practice a lot. Your videos are shit and no one watches them? Have no fear! Just go watch some motivational channels to boost your confidence and whatnot, or practice making dummy videos at first before making your official first video. And by the way, just don't be like this kid right here, or any of these YouTubers, because some things made by humans aren't always good. There are many of them that are absolutely fucking garbage, especially LankyBox and whatnot. Just and for some people who thought I sound like AI, I'm an actual fucking human being. It's just that I don't have a good microphone or anything, and my webcam is absolute shit. And here's the thing, when I talk in real life, I kind of stutter a lot, so I usually write scripts and then record using my phone. And I basically just use the best video editor that I could find on my laptop. So there you have it. Once I get a better microphone or something, I could just, make videos using my face. And then again, the reason I sounded like a robot in my older videos is because of my shitty microphone on my old phone. The microphone in it was so bad that it made me sound like a fucking robot. So I think that's probably why some people assumed that I'm an AI or some shit. But then again, no, I'm not AI, I'm a fucking human being. What did you think? I'm ChatGPT in real life?
Or maybe because I sound like that one text-to-speech voice that's basically everywhere on social media. And despite speaking the language fluently, English isn't my first language, so sometimes I mispronounce some words. And it's not my fault that English has an absolute fucking stupid system of spellings and shit. God damn, I swear a lot. I need to watch my mouth sometimes. You know, people with a sailor mouth will always have a sailor mouth. Or do they? It kind of depends. Unless you're a bad boy like me, I swear a lot. So there you have it. I'm an actual fucking person. Ah, damn. It's kind of hard trying to do a comeback on YouTube. I need to think of getting an actual job or some shit.
Anyway, that's all for this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys when I have the opportunity to do so. And as always, peace.